Hello, hello, my friends, and welcome. Bienvenue, welcome, fremde, étranger, strangers. I don't know. I'm awake. I'm so empty-headed today. I hope everyone's doing really well tonight. My friends, tonight we are, of course, joined by our wonderful cast of characters, but we'll get into that after some announcements. Starting off with other shows here on the channel. Tomorrow, the Tabletop Bros, we do something.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. We'll probably figure it out after stream tonight. Chad, if you have anything you want to see me, Matt, and Chad do that is not illegal, let us know.
And that, won't make chat miserable, because there's a broad subsection of things that I think Will and I would enjoy, Chad would not enjoy. Mostly anime and card game related.
I don't know, I think Chad would enjoy a good card game. Chad likes a good deck
Sounds
builder.
like a challenge to me.
But yeah, so Saturday Tabletop Bros, we're down a calf for the month because they're going to Ren Fair every week with their partner.
Lucky.
And they're doing different outfits every week.
Nice.
As they should.
Just
I wish I could do that.
mad respect.
I've got maybe 3.
I could easily do that, but I do not have the time or
I've
the
got
money
4.
to go to Ren Fair that often.
No,
That's fair.
me neither.
You're also going to be away for a good chunk of it. Then, on Sunday, we have Stardew Sunday. Yes, it may be Easter Sunday, but do not worry. We'll actually probably get to the Egg Festival, now that I think about it, because that's in spring. We'll actually probably do the Egg Festival tomorrow in Stardew Valley, so that'll be really fun on Sunday. Go check that out with Will, Sarah, and Em. Then, on Monday, Strength of Thousands AP, possibly with or without McKenna, depending on how flights work. Speaking of things with or without people, on Tuesday night, me and Data Fang continue our journey through Remnant. We beat the fairy. We killed the fairies. To be fair, the
I thought
fairies...
this was a pro-LGBT stream.
To be fair, they were fascist.
Again,
Okay, but did they beat the fairies or did they beat the fairies?
This
We're
man,
a pro-LGBT.
this evil fairy impaled me and Data Fang on their spear so many times.
Did they?
Did they?
Did they impale you on their
They
spear?
impaled us on their spear so many times. Data Fang more than me. I got very good at dodging them. But yeah. Then on Wednesday, Wild Ambition. At one point we both got impaled. It was crazy. Wednesday, Wild Ambition.
Say that on a stream.
It's a great time. It's our Wild West PF2 game. Thursday, we're off. We don't do anything. I'm playing Minecraft with my friends. That's what I'm doing on Thursday. After I go to my play rehearsal, I'm playing Minecraft. Then on Friday, of course, the Astral Calling, the show you're watching right now. We're down to McKenna tonight. Sad. But while we are down to McKenna chat, if you can all do me a favor, if you can all follow this link and go and give McKenna's newest TikTok some love, because it doesn't have nearly the viewership that it deserves. So go and give McKenna a nice surprise with her newest post. Then, of course, the people who are here, the wonderful, wonderful people, the person most likely to be the center of a dreamlike fantasy world that has been brought on is Rose playing Luna. How are you doing tonight, Rose?
Hi, I'm really good tonight. It's been a pretty good week.
That's good. Rose, I have a very simple question. It's a yes or no question for you.
Uh-oh. Okay.
And it's going to be for everyone tonight. Do you drink the mayonnaise?
No.
No. All right. You can now drink mayo and start.
I know the context, but it's still no.
What is the context?
Stardew Valley.
Oh,
you
Jesus.
can drink mayonnaise now.
It's a terrible.
What in all of the caucastic?
Speaking of cockcastic, hello, Matt playing Darius.
The emphasis went a little different on that one. Or,
I'm just gonna sail right by that. Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm here to play our Forge Cleric. Me as the eternal straight man to these streams. One day I'll play a wacky character. One day.
Matt, would you drink the mayo in Stardew?
No.
No. Fair enough.
Mayo is not for drinking.
Next up, someone who only becomes more annoyed if you mention astrology, Chad, playing Vim.
True. This is.
I feel like we should do a stream where we
This is
just
right,
do
right.
Chad's chart.
Oh, McKenna's so here for it.
I'm sure there'll be
You
a
know what?
stream where I'm not
Chat.
here.
If y'all ever donate like
And you can
$100,
just
if
guess.
y'all ever donate like $150 with that in mind, like if someone says I donate $150 for Will to pay Chad to sit through this,
You'd have to.
yeah, I would.
Otherwise, it would just be y'all fumbling around with it while I'm taking the night off.
I don't know, and I don't want to know. That's Chad playing Vim. Chad, fun fact: in the Pathfinder Society scenario I was running on Thursday, one of the main NPCs was named Vim, and it made Emily very happy.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well now I have to be like that one wacko. Like was it a year or maybe this is years old at this point, and just assume they copied me and get on social media and act like I'm gonna sue to give me a job.
I know
not,
I know exactly who you're talking about.
and believe it or not, we all know people who actually know that person IRL. So we're going to move on
Hilarious.
from that.
Hilarious.
Then, of course, we have the person who has bullied me the least on this channel, Maya, playing
Is that
Rash.
true? I gotta step up my game.
It's
Good
because you're
God.
newest here.
Gonna bump up those
That's
numbers.
fair. I don't have enough under my belt yet. I gotta really make up some
You're like
some
a couple
time.
years shy.
I would say that this is like a time for y'all to catch up with McKenna, but y'all can never catch up with McKenna.
No, there's no way.
Girls ruthless.
Hi everybody. It's Maya back on my bullshit. But only for a little bit, because after this week, I'll be taking a short break because I'm going to Japan for 2 weeks, so that'll be super fun. If you got any cool, fun Tokyo or Kyoto destinations for me to check out, drop it in the comments.
Please send pictures of any Fate figures you find.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
Okay, fine.
okay.
If I happen to cross a stray Fate figure in the street, I'll take a photo for you.
I appreciate it. If you do get a chance, they have the Kirby pop-up cafe.
Oh, Will, I tried. I checked.
Yeah.
It
booked out.
so booked.
Yeah.
So booked. You can sometimes maybe get a reservation day of if you go early enough, though. So I'm gonna try to do that.
Nice.
We did get tickets to the Studio Ghibli, not the museum. The museum's sold out fast,
Of
but
course.
we got tickets to the theme park.
Well, I don't think this museum's even selling tickets to foreigners yet.
No, it is.
Oh, it is now?
But very specific. Yeah, they opened it last year at the end of the year.
Okay, so I guess it has been the year. Yeah, fair enough.
But they very much they only release tickets for the month prior to whatever the next month is on like a specific date and a specific time. And both me and my two friends that were going on the trip logged on, tried to get in the queue line, and my one of my friends got the tickets, but every time he put it in the cart, the site kept crashing. That's how busy the server was.
As is the case.
But that's okay. We're going to the theme park, and that should be really cool.
That'll be great. I'm excited to see pictures.
Kirby.
Yeah.
Party.
And then, Maya, would you drink the mayo?
And all of the melanin lacking nonsense, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Sounds like a nightmare.
It's like adjacent to that olive oil putting in the coffee bullshit that Starbucks did 2 months ago.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
This
the
is like
olive oil
that.
Coffee was a terrible
Olive
idea.
oil coffee.
They were just putting olive oil in coffee?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I don't drink coffee,
That's for the
Imagine
Italian.
twice
Who
the
and I
time
find
you're
that
in the
to be a
bathroom for
sin.
regular coffee.
But I can
Add
still
to
tell
that
that
time
I can still tell that would be
exponentially.
like
Bad.
an issue.
Yeah. And last but not least, hello, my name's Will, also known as Tabletop Rules on the internet. I would not drink the mayonnaise in real life, but you know I'm going to do it in Stardew for the meme. I don't actually like mayo.
I mean, mayo's fine.
I don't enjoy mayo. Mayo's not my jam.
I like it better. I like it at jam. Well, it's not a jam at all. It's more like a compote. Anyway, I like it mixed with other stuff to make it more interesting.
It's good on like a BLT or like a Chipotle mayo.
Now Chipotle
Yeah.
mayo, I can get down
Like a
with.
chipotle
Regular-
mayo, like an aioli, like
Yeah,
those are
yeah,
interesting.
Those are fine, but like regular mayo,
I still wouldn't
there's
drink
never a
it.
thing
Regular
where I'm
mayonnaise
like-
on a BLT.
There's
You-
never
That's like
any time I'm
it.
going to request just regular mayo.
You have
Even
to be
with
careful
a BLT,
with,
I still want mayo and mustard.
you have to be careful with Chipotle mayo. You could get E. coli. And I'm going to roll the intro now, because Chipotle with the E. coli
Oh, E.
outbreaks.
coli? Yeah.
Oh, it's not usually from like their lettuce.
Yeah. Last time on the Astral Calling, our party brought peace to the Marred Poppy system. Temporary peace
Not
between
there yet.
between a number of gangs. In addition to that, they met one of the heralds. God, I forgot the word for it. Of entropy, Psycha.
Uh-huh.
And
Hate her.
they had a lovely conversation with Psycha. They got to know
Hate her.
Psycha. Everyone loves Psycha.
No.
Your definition of lovely is wanting.
These are word choices.
These are word choices. I like Psycha as a character.
No, she's awful.
All my homies hate Psycho.
Banish.
1 million years dungeon.
10,000 years. Yeah, 10,000 years dungeon, no trial.
Oh no, no trial.
No trial.
No trial. They met Psycha, they managed to talk her away, and got in a few good verbal licks of their own. In addition to that, they, as I said, brought peace between the Gith Yankee and the Gith gangs. After, convincing them that, hey, the Calistigian Order are bad people, we should probably deal with them before we go after each other. They all began to sort of make their way down the station's elevator towards the Calistigian Order's zone of control. As they were going, they heard the whirling of a gunship. The gunship appeared, shot the top of the elevator, and we join our party as they are falling. Are they going to be falling with style? Only time will tell. We're going to roll initiative. And I need to, once we have rolled initiative, put a timer on my cell phone.
Uh-oh.
Because
like that.
Not feeling great about that.
As a neurospicy person, I do not do well on timed events.
Because here's the thing. This is my attempt at a bastardization of a QuickTime event in D&D.
Could just say you only have an action, a move action, or a bonus action.
Yeah, I would just
One
limit
of
the
those.
actions and give us time to think about it rather than
Oh, no,
stress
no.
out all the neurospicy people on your podcast or stream, whatever the hell this is.
It's fine. It's all good. Don't worry. This will be a really quick encounter, y'all. It's only going to last at most 2 minutes and 30 seconds once it gets started.
I'm screaming.
I need
I'm
Ralph.
screaming internally.
I would like to quickly point out that I have at least 2 things of Revivify. So if the worst happens to 2 people and they don't go a million Well, no, even if they die, I can revivify them. Like, it doesn't matter how much they die.
This rash is falling. Magoobliet, take the wheel.
There is no wheel. We are in an elevator. Concerned.
Does Evie have Featherfall?
I don't actually
think
know
so.
what
I don't
Evie
think she
has.
She
Evie,
would let you know.
McKenna has specifically left open Featherfall on her page for me, with a note that
Wow,
says, "Will,
beautiful.
look, I have Featherfall."
Oh, God.
Amazing.
Well, I'm running Evie.
That doesn't
so-
help because we'll still get hit in the head. Like, we have to pull at the same speed.
Yeah,
as
we
them.
gotta dodge out of the elevator first and then do the things that make us float.
Has a
Okay,
Rash
before
roll
you
initiative?
start the timer,
I
can you
need Rash
please
to roll initiative first.
Oh, sorry. I was stressed.
You're
I feel like
stressed?
if we were able to get up against the top and you Featherfalled, it would be okay. Because when it would land, it would launch
You
you
just
to the
go,
bottom,
do,
but
do,
Featherfall
do,
would
do,
stop
do.
it.
That might, but I don't know.
But physics.
Granted,
okay.
how we
Oh,
would get...
hang on. I have advantage on initiative because of my new feat.
Granted, how we would get...
Motherfucker!
Good job.
Jesus!
Well,
Oh,
Oh,
man.
that is so statistically unlikely.
That's amazing.
I'm
that's a what?
so
1
angry.
in 400, I think? Something like that?
Yes, getting the same result twice on a d20 is bad.
Yeah.
Jesus. So much for my feral instincts.
I mean, to be fair, your feral instinct is just roll a 5.
Let me switch up the music I'm listening to in the background. This does not feel like a good time to be listening to like the tragedy music from Chrono Cross.
Oh no.
Like maybe not that one.
That's foreboding.
Something a little more hopeful.
So, a reminder of the scene for our party and our audience. As the elevator was descending towards the Calistigian Order's sort of zone of control, the whirling sounds of a gunship appeared, and a gunship shot up past the elevator towards the top of it. You heard and the elevator's joints were disconnected, and it has now begun falling down the shaft that it is in. You have essentially reached terminal velocity already, so things are like just going down. There is a light gravity field inside of each of the elevators. So inside the elevator you're in right now, there is a gravity field that's basically preventing you from just immediately getting smacked up against the roof. But it's definitely not the strongest possible field. Other than that, are there any other questions before I hit descending and we begin this encounter?
How long of a drop does it look to be?
So right
How many
now,
turns are we getting to fix this?
So right now you are basically just entering this section of the station.
Mm-hmm.
The general height that it looks like you are falling from. Let me just double check my height here. A little bit under 3,000 meters.
Oh, that's a problem.
Which is 9,000 feet.
That's a big drop. That's a ways to go.
So I guess I have a question. Is this elevator based on like a counterweight system, or is it some kind of future tech?
Magnets, future tech.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. I have a solution to everything. Mending. I
That'd be
I don't
amazing
mean
if
on
it
the
worked.
cables. You can't. The part that's broken is probably several 100 feet above us at this point.
Oh yeah, you've already fallen like 100 feet.
But the elevator should have some sort of safety function, which might be mendable.
All right, so first up with Evie. They're going to pop Featherfall on all y'all. Just immediately as their turn.
Less a minute, so you
Yeah.
know, it's just a thing to have.
Yeah. And that will be Evie's turn. Give me 1 second.
Don't worry, guys. We're only falling like 5 Empire State Buildings. Something like that, in that range.
So great. That's
Yeah.
so great.
If
I mean, after
anybody-
a certain point, it doesn't really matter how much you're falling.
It's more of just a, like, fun fact.
Well, also, the feather fall helps because at least we're not falling at the velocity that we'd pass out in the air.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it's you're falling.
Foul.
I've decided to not make you all miserable and put a timer on this. I've just done the math, but you effectively have 3 rounds before you hit the ground.
Yes. Ugh.
Because a round is 6 seconds. And terminal velocity, you fall at approximately like a couple hundred feet a second. I just looked it up, so it works out to be around 3 rounds. That's what Evie will do on their turn. Luna, what are you going to do? Evie has solved the problem for all of you, but there is also still all the GIF and all the GIF.
Wait, I didn't think they were in the elevator with us.
Yep, they are.
The big elevator.
It's a it's like a cargo elevator.
Oh, okay.
There's like 30 people in this elevator who are now all free falling.
It's just
Listen,
like, oh,
are
shit,
we
didn't realize you're
responsible
over
for
there.
all of them?
Okay, well, Luna's not a problem solver when it comes to quick thinking and tactical solutions. So she's going to take out the huge bunny plush that she got at the fair that Evie won for her and, like, put it on the ground as, like, a cushion. That's my action.
Okay. Vim.
Is the front of this, like, elevator, is it, like, glass?
Yeah, it's like a glass with, like, metal sort of edging on
Okay.
each side. Yeah.
The only thing I can do at this point that would be of any use is I'm just going to start firing at this glass to try and... So at least there's some semblance of, like, open space for people to try to move out at a somewhat reasonable height.
Make me an attack roll. Let's see if you can shoot glass good enough for it to break.
I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
nicely done.
Nicely done, Vim.
I love when I get the crits that would do psychic damage to other enemies in situations where that doesn't mean anything.
The glass cannot take psychic damage. It's no use.
Yeah. So
I
don't
took
get
psychic
any-
damage
so I
from
don't
that.
Get any extra psychic damage, but I got it at 20.
Yeah. Roll your damage.
I did. It's 14.
14? Yeah, you break the front pane of glass.
Because I can't do dreadful strikes on glass either. Why is it doing that? 20 and a 21.
Both hit? Yeah, Vim, you just pull out your crossbows and just start firing into the glass, and you manage to hit 3 points that basically create like a break, and it just shatters. Glass is now raining down on the area below. That'll be fun to deal with later. Rash.
So we've created this opening now. I want to try and let's see. You said the enemies are all in the ship?
Yes, the ship has already flown away. It basically came here, shot the elevator down, and then it's landed
And
back
just
on the
pieced
ground.
out, like
Yeah.
fully pieced out?
Yep.
Damn it. Okay, fine. I was gonna try to use my gravity well to pull them in, but that's okay. I will try to. I'm gonna try to like bounce off the remaining bit of elevator to like propel myself out on the elevator.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to like link arms with the party if I can to be like make chain, we all go out. And to try to like all like get out of the elevator.
Alright.
That's just like my movement.
And
then
if you want to get enough space to basically clear the elevator with everyone in tow, it would be an athletics check. Who wants to go with Rash?
I can fly.
Okay.
So I can fly, and I have Misty Step to get myself out. I actually don't have the feature yet where I can take someone else. That's a higher level for my stuff.
Who would have trouble getting out on their own, basically?
I mean, I'm the biggest person, probably.
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
And Evie might?
I think I'll take Evie.
Okay. So I'll link with can I take more than one person, or is it just a one person kind of deal at a time?
You could take multiple people, but it would increase the DC.
I was gonna say, the
Okay.
more people you have trying to jump out during a single opening.
I mean, what is it, a strength save?
An athletics check.
An athletics check. I mean, I still have pretty good athletics. But yeah, I'll go into a rage and I'll just take Darius with me.
It should be noted, while you're raging, any fall damage you take will be halved.
Yeah, well,
If anything, you're more at damage of hitting the thing on the way out, since we have the feather fall on us.
Yeah.
It'd be
That's
more
true.
about hitting a frame or something on the way out.
yeah. It's also
Still, you still would be halved.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, I'm like,
that
you
would
just
still
don't
Not
get
have.
caught.
magic
like-
damage of any kind. So.
apparently I can't be surprise rounded on anymore with feral instincts with that.
Elevator
But that's-
surprise!
But yeah, I was gonna say that would have been useful before the elevator surprise, but oh well. Yeah, I'll do that unless you will let me do shenanigans with the gravity well, because
To
it says
do what?
enemies are drawn to you for 5 feet. Could I know they're not enemies, but could I pull?
Enemies
People
are
out with the
drawn to
gravity
you
well?
in 5 feet.
Suddenly, Rash, I don't care for you. I turn
Like,
on
well,
friendly
I was
fire.
thinking for the Gith and the Gith Yankee specifically.
Enemies.
Damn. Fine. All right.
Do you
All
know
right,
your
Matt. You and
enemy?
me. Let's go.
Do you know your enemy?
Do I know
Oh,
my
yeah?
enemy? Fine. They were our enemies like 2 seconds ago.
Now you're
I
friends.
feel like that should count.
You went to enemies to friendships.
All right. I'm just gonna roll this then. Athletics. Would you allow an acrobatics, or is it
Athletics.
strictly athletics?
That's
Fine.
athletics. You have to pull. You were pulling a
Yeah, that's still fine.
cat centaur with you. 19. Yeah, that's good. You and Darius
fine.
are outside the elevator, and you're free. You're free falling. Bow, boom.
Yeah. You're riding this giant cat-like person.
All right, Darius,
What
rashes.
else
You
is
have a
new?
rash on your back.
Hmm.
Oh,
Ugh.
yeah.
Took me a second.
Unpleasant phrasing.
Sadly, I got nothing to do here. The only thing I could think of, and sadly I don't think this would work, would be to banish myself right before I hit the ground, because I don't think that would actually take away the momentum.
Once again, right now, Evie has given you all feather fall.
I know. But no, I'm just talking about things in this situation, because before we even had Featherfall, that was the only thing I had, and now that we don't have to worry about that, I don't know. I got nothing that can be done in this situation. We're outside the elevator, right?
Yes, you are
How
outside
many-
the elevator. There is about 30 NPCs in the elevator with you who do not have the benefit
I was
of
like,
Featherfall.
You don't have the ability to banish that many.
No.
I know when you upcast, you can banish additional creatures, but there's no way you're going to hit 30.
Not to mention the fact that I have no guarantee that banishment actually negates momentum. So once the banishment ends, they'd be exactly in the same situation they were previously.
And if we hit the bottom and we're okay, and then we're not dealing with falling anymore, it might be okay.
Would there be a way to
McKenna.
do
I
it
keep thinking of
sideways?
ways.
For
I keep
my
thinking of
Grammy
ways you could
Gobbo.
use. I
Oh,
keep
thank
thinking
you, Lena.
of ways you could use other spells, but that spells that I don't think any of us have.
I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I-
no, I have like up to
I
like.
hope-
I'm just like,
I hope you've
if
made
you
it wherever
manage to
you
catch-
go.
If you manage to catch cast banishment, is there a way to aim it like sideways so that when they land, they just skid on the floor sideways?
I cannot get. Literally, it's just them popping into another dimension, and then popping back potentially maybe a minute later.
In the exact same spot, I think.
Exact same spot. Plus, because I have no reason to believe.
So it's not quite a
it's momentum.
teleport.
It may
Yeah.
be exactly the same situation. Possibly just outside the elevator now with nothing to grab onto.
I was thinking gust of wind could maybe like slow it down, but you'd have to have gust of wind.
I don't.
I don't think any of us do.
Yeah, all my stuff is very specific use. Like I've got Cure Wounds, Bane, Healing Word, Guiding Bolt, Lesser Restoration, Prayer of Healing, Hold Person, Spirit Guardians, Revivify, Mass Healing Word, and 1 Banishment. So, sadly, in this very specific situation, I am not a utility caster.
I don't do
I am
casting.
very specific in what I am support casting, and that's basically it.
Did you have anything? You might not have anything with like fire.
I don't have anything that can help in this situation as far as
I have
spells
Searing
go.
Smite as a domain spell.
That
That's not
requires you to hit with the weapon, though.
I think Protection from Energy is a domain spell, but that's not going to help in
And
this.
that's just you. I was just thinking something that would produce a lot of heat lowered on the thing could potentially like make the thing misshapen and it could slow it down. But you need
At
something
this speed,
big.
that would possibly cause it just to flick and fly off.
Maybe. But
Yeah.
maybe not.
I mean, I have Heat Metal as a domain spell, so that's always prepared.
I wonder if there's a way to use that.
I mean, I could certainly try it. To be fair, it couldn't make things any worse, probably, for the people
Yeah.
inside the elevator.
Yeah, I don't think it would.
Like, they're probably going to crash on the ground and all die anyway. If I try and do something with the elevator, it might slow it down a little bit, but
Yeah, I'm just wondering if it would be possible. Yeah.
I'm gonna.
No, I was looking
I don't know. Are
through.
we still on that? We're not on a timer, Will?
No, you're not. You're
All right.
fine.
You know what? I'm actually just because of the fight. We haven't had a long rest since the fight with the GIF and the gift. This is my last second level spell slot. I'm gonna try Heat Metal on any part of the elevator that's still connected to something else.
Yeah, there's still like they're still on like the guide. They're still on
Rails
these
sort
like
of
guide.
things?
Yeah, they still have like the guide rails.
I will try and Heat Metal. Like, it's not gonna melt it though.
I mean, it's D&D. You can try.
I'm going to try it. We'll see what the DM is willing to
Narratively,
do.
maybe.
I'm going to Heat Metal on the things to try and disrupt the momentum of the elevator. Maybe they'll crash a little less hard. I got nothing else, and I can't kill them any more than they're already about to be killed.
All right.
So I cast Heat Metal.
Are you okay now, Darius? Let me ask you something here.
Yep.
Your goal is to melt basically like one of the guide rails to basically have it like jam up and.
Not necessarily jam, but it might cause more friction because it's flying down right now
Yeah.
because there's nothing preventing them from just sailing as fast as humanly possible along the rails. If it melts, it might like bend a little bit and might kind of like
You're trying
cause
to
it
create a
slow or something.
stopper, right?
Like it's not going to create a stopper.
Even if
I'm
it
sure
just
it's going too
slows-
fast, but anything
No, but
even if
it's-
it just slows down,
Yeah.
like produces more friction.
I'll let you do that. One corner of them does start to grind a little bit heavier. There, it does slow down slightly. If you
That
can,
is sadly the
if
best
you
I
can
can
cause
do.
them a similar effect on each of the different ones, if you can get them to start jamming some way, you might be able to slow it down.
Evie might have something.
I'm not sure I can do heat metal at a higher level. Like
I think Evie has heat metal.
You have other skills and things you can try, Matt. Evie is going to go. Evie,
or
McKenna,
even
I
if she
adore you, but your character sheet.
I have an
Even if
idea.
she doesn't have heat metal, she has flasks, maybe.
Yeah,
or
she
heat
has.
metal?
She has. I'm going to say that she's going to use an acid arrow to do a similar effect on one of them. So I'll expend a spell slot, and they will just use acid arrow. I said they will use acid arrow.
Oh.
Plans. Well, god damn it.
They will hero point that. There you go. And now 2 of them are slowing down.
I have an idea.
Okay, good. You can do it on your turn. Luna, you are currently on Baron Looney. How are you going to deal with these star rails?
Like a honky.
Chad, I appreciate the fact that you decided to jump in on that. That's amazing.
Tried.
I'm proud of you, Chad.
Good.
That was good.
Okay.
Wish I'd thought of this before I did the heat metal.
Okay, I've got the ever-burning torch. I'm going to try to use that to do what Darius is doing.
Okay. Sure, I like it.
It's my only fire thing that I've got right now.
I mean, there's other ways than just fire. You can melt it or break it, whatever you want to do.
Then I'll try to attack it with Sword Friend.
Cool. That'll hit. Roll your damage. 13. That first one takes a good chunk. It doesn't fully break.
Second attack.
22. That'll do it. And then there you go. That one causes it to fully kind of break. That's now 3 of the 4. It's definitely... there's a terrible metal screeching sound. But it is slowing down.
My ears are protected from the screeching sound because I have a cool helmet made by my friend Darius.
Are you wearing the helmet? I
Yes.
didn't realize you were wearing the helmet this whole time.
Well, my friend gave me a hat. Why wouldn't I
Fair
wear
enough.
a hat?
Dim is immediately looking at the GIF and says, alright, highest ranking one of each of you, right here. Come here. And
Walks towards you.
once he has the highest ranking GIF and the highest ranking GIF, I guess summon Beast.
Okay.
And so it's my preferably not the drunken Feybat, one a Feybat with less baggage. Use this thing, get out, and worst comes to worst, use it to break your fall. It'll be okay.
Make me a persuasion check to convince these 2 to leave their Conrads behind.
My deal, natural 20 for 29.
They will take the bat. Get on
and
the bat.
It has a 60-foot fly speed and it has a strength of 18.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
So that's my turn, and then my last turn will be getting myself out. But this way, if we lose everybody else, we have the high-ranking people there to know we tried.
Rash.
All right. I'm gonna continue on the trying to slow down the railing. But so I'm going to see if I can, because we're just outside of the elevator.
Yeah,
free
you're just
falling
sort of
now, yes?
free falling outside of it. You can, using like your athletics that you can kind of pull yourself on like rungs of the like different parts of metal of the elevator and fling yourself around.
So you would say I can still reach it, like it's
Yeah.
within arm's reach?
It's within arm's reach.
Excellent. I was willing to vault myself at it if need be, but
Maya's just going to grab the elevator and grab the side and just try to.
submit to me. But yeah, so I'm gonna whack at it with my creme brulee since the creme brulee does have fire damage attached on it as well.
Fair enough. Hits.
Excellent. And would you say, Will, that a goblin is smaller than an elevator?
Yes.
I'm using my Fury of the Small. That counts.
Is a goblin smaller than an elevator, chat? You decide.
I'm just saying, it
I would hope
counts.
so.
And then adding Fury of the Small.
You break that last sort of like support, and the elevator is now slowing down to a good amount. It looks like it's still going to hit the ground pretty hard unless you can think of some way to sort of cushion the fall of the general structure. But we'll see what happens when we come to Darius.
So, I have an idea. I'm not sure if it'll do this in time, but one of the ways that we could cushion the impact, I think, of everyone inside the elevator is I take out the, what is it? The orb of water.
Okay.
If we fill the elevator up to the point where there's a broke in the glass with water, that will insulate people from the impact of the fall.
I'm going to just let you know the front pane of the glass is entirely out.
Oh, it's gone? Oh,
Yeah,
I
like
thought we just did a whole-
Vim
It
shot
got
it.
shattered.
Bother. Alright. I don't think I can upcast heat metal. Because it doesn't do that, so I cannot cast it again. So the only thing I can think of is so we'll have
Darius, you're crafty. Is there any sort of net you can build?
not in this amount of time, but I do have an idea. Will the supports that are being slowed and it's going down, is there a gap where, I don't know, the parts of the elevator locks into this, like it's like a rail, but vertical instead of horizontal?
Yes.
Is there like a gap? Is like, I'm feather falling, so I can kind of swim through the air a little bit to get close to the elevator. Is the gap big enough that I can take out the replicating cube and just start filling the gap with cubes? To, like, the cubes will probably be destroyed or something, but it'll provide some cushioning because it'll be constantly putting cubes in there that the elevator will have to break as it falls or anything. Or has the elevator spread well past us at this point?
No, you're still going with it. You're slow falling, just in my brain, causes you to sort of like begin to fall slightly slower, but you're still at like that velocity. Like, it's just going to cushion the impact in my mind.
Yeah. So could I take out the replicating cube you gave me and just have it replicate cubes underneath the support, like the rail of the
Like
thing?
a bunch of
Yeah,
sandbags.
you're just going to basically throw as many cubes under it as you can.
Yes. I am just throwing tiny little obstructions into it to slow it down a little bit, and they're infinitely spawning. So
Yeah, sure, that's fine with me.
yeah, I got nothing else, I'm afraid.
Evie is going to assist you by using the catapult spell
Oh God.
Excellent.
to basically cause like the cubes that you're doing to just help you flinging the copies.
Oh boy. We're just making a very weird railgun.
Luna, you're up. It's the opposite of the peasant railgun.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm gonna
boy.
go for
Save
the
lives.
last of the 4 rail.
Rash
Support
already
thing.
took care of that one. Now the
Oh,
goal
that
is
one's
to
already done.
slow down the velocity as much as you can.
All my ideas involve trying to like slow us down using Sword Friend as like a tether, but that would involve either Sword Friend breaking or me breaking.
Try it.
I think.
Try it, Luna. Do it.
Alright.
Come on.
Luna's not smart.
What are you
We'll
trying to
go
I
do?
don't like the way you said that, Will.
So she's gonna like try to like use it to tether and like, you know, slow
Like,
it down a little bit.
Grabs like one arm. You hold on to the elevator with one hand, sword friend with the other, and just
Literally trying to like Spider-Man this shit, right? Like
Good boy.
I wish
All
I had
right.
2 sword friends. I just
You know what, Luna? Roll me either an athletics or an attack roll. Whatever you. Actually, for
That's-
this one, make me a con save. Because I don't think I don't think it's an issue of like Luna being able to stab into it effectively. I think the issue is going to be
It's
like
can
Luna
hold on.
Luna being able to hold on to this.
Eh?
19. Luna, you stab Sword Friend into the wall and you grab onto the elevator with the other arm, and like there's pull. You have the magical featherfall pulling you up, you have the elevator pulling you down, you have Sword Friend pulling you up, and you feel your arms stretching, but you just kind of like flex a little bit and you're able to hold on to it. And Luna, you are successfully slowing it down.
Yay!
Them.
I don't see that I have much in the way of things that can slow things down.
This is the last round, so
Yeah,
you're
I don't.
coming to the ground.
I don't think I'm gonna detect poison and disease this thing to a slower speed. So,
You know, falling at terminal velocity is hazardous to people's
is-
health.
one could call it toxic.
Yeah, it's toxic.
I think at this point I just need to get out.
Okay.
If I'm just getting out myself,
Mhm.
does that require a check, or
No, it's just you spending your action to basically fly out.
yeah? Then I'm just gonna do that then, because I literally have nothing to do to slow this down.
All right. Rash, you're up. What would you like to do?
Okay, so all I'm good at is hitting things. Slowing things down is not. Okay. Hear me out.
Spider-Man 2 it.
I mean, Luna
Hear
is
me out,
already
Will.
2 people doing it. Could help. Yeah, Maya?
Well, I don't have a grabby thing, but
Something to shop for
so
later.
we've all been attacking this elevator, yes?
Yeah.
You could call this elevator our enemy, yes.
Are you going to? Do you want to use gravity well in the elevator?
I kind of want to use gravity well on the elevator.
That's fine. I'll allow it.
Okay, so the idea being I want to kind of juxtapose my position by springing myself up slightly above it, and like by pulling it drawn toward me 5 feet, it's slowing the movement down at an upwards motion.
That's perfectly valid.
Your Tower of Terroring this shit.
Yes.
It's gonna go up and then down.
All right. The elevator's slowing
Or is
down
this more-
a pretty good amount. You think a little bit more, and it
Mission
might be
break
able to
out.
sort of like land safely.
Like that Will's letting us get away with a lot of bullshit this episode.
No, listen. This is
Would
a
you
fan-
consider the elevator
this
my
is
enemy?
this is a fantasy fun game. I'm not going to be
Yes.
like, no, I'm not going to let you use your cool badass powers to do cool badass things. What do I look like? A second ed GM? Anyway.
Oh,
Careful, Will. Don't trip on anything in the shade you're casting.
Listen, I'm just saying, if people who GM Second Ed when Second Ed came out are watching Twitch, I'll be very surprised that they have the ability to create an account or even use the computer.
Play.
But Darius, it is your turn. What would you like to be doing, my friend?
So we got Gravity Well going on. Whatever.
You got Luna, Spider-Man 2.
Would there be any? Would there be any benefit to me continuing my cube activities?
Yeah, if you want to make a QB cushion, you could continue doing that.
I will do that.
All right, then.
It's the best use of my time.
As Darius throws one more cube out, there is a crunch. As the elevator hits the ground, and basically everyone starts to fall out into what appears to be a immediate battle zone. Now, as the Gith and Gif kind of get their bearings, the Calistigian Order bears down on all of you with their knights and their gunners.
Oh my.
The Gif and the Gith come running out, and they start basically attacking a number of the soldiers, and it turns the entire area into a battlefield itself. But there are some who are unaccounted for who are turning towards the party. And
Are we going to roll initiative again?
we are, once I've moved you there, yeah, you're there. We're going to roll initiative.
So I have a question, Will.
Yes.
Did those guys have to use my
Yes, they
bat?
did.
Okay.
Your bat got squished underneath a hippo man and a
Fair.
Gith.
It was a calculated risk.
Yes. Your bat went poof, the magical hippo.
Ooh, such a bad roll.
Oh, hippo. I'm gonna see if I can get better on advantage. Yeah, okay.
Alrighty. I'm just color coding these guys. So, a thing that you should note. The catwalk here is above...
The Darius walk?
Yes, the Darius walk, the Mao walk, is about 15 feet above the ground.
That being said, Will,
That's nothing.
we were feather falling. Could we have chosen to land on the Malwalk?
Sure, if you want to land on the Mao walk, you can.
I'm in the air because I'm flying. Because I do that.
Is that advantageous for us to do? Will we do that?
I mean, have the high ground, Anakin?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, sure. Let's do the
I'm going to
do
go
the
where
Mad
the
walk.
majority of people are going because I'm the healer mostly. Though actually at this point,
So like
Evie,
up
Evie,
here?
Well, you can land basically anywhere in this sort of area here. So if you're
It's
landing on the
lower.
Mao walk, you're over there. If you're landing near the elevator, you're over here.
Got it. All right.
also,
then-
I may land on the Malwalk just because
On the Mao walk.
it might be easier for me to land on there and get down than it is to get up to.
There is a ladder
the
over here.
quadruped. Oh, a ladder.
A ladder.
Yeah, those
That's
things. You're
really
super.
useful for me.
That's like your favorite terrain, right?
My favorite terrain is a blacksmithy. Or I guess a smithy. So I'm going to land over here then, I guess.
All right.
Trying to grab my character. There we go. I will also land here, especially since I was technically on your back.
Of course I didn't open up the... Of course I somehow... Oh. That's weird. That's very strange. 1 second, y'all. Roll20 did a weird thing.
You know, it
Huzzah.
likes to keep things interesting.
It-
It likes to keep you on your toes.
It does like to keep me on my toes. A good amount? Okay. There we go. Now they're rolling correctly. Alright. Also, you've seen the footmen before. So now you'll get to see the gunners.
Which one are the gunners?
These ones are the gunners.
Gunner, I heard.
Are they the ones on the Malwalk?
Yeah, they're the ones on the Mao walk.
Okay. Then yeah, me flying makes
Yeah.
sense because that means the
That's cool.
footmen
And
will
the
have a
footmen.
little bit harder time to get at me.
Ooh,
What's
pretty.
cool?
I gotta ask, Will, are those from, like,
It's from the spell. The tokens are from the Spelljammer from the
That's what I
Spelljammer book. I will just say that their armor does appear to be just fully fused with their skin.
That seems comfortable.
If only I had heat metal left still.
Like on
They
like
couldn't take it off.
like I just if you want vibes for this, think like the Sith, the Star Wars video game where you can become like a Sith apprentice. That's no longer canon, where he like rips a Star Destroyer out of the sky.
Oh, Star Killer?
Yeah, the bad
Force
ending
Unleashed?
for the bad ending for Force Unleashed, where you get like turned into like a metal min.
Man, I wanted to play that game so bad, but I'm so
Spoiler.
intimidated by it.
Star Killer is no longer canon.
No longer canon. Rash, it is your turn. You're up first.
I'ma go and I'ma swing on this doodad in front of me.
All right.
Still raging or new rage?
New rage, new scene.
New rage. Cute. All right.
Oh, it's just a goblin in a rage.
For some reason, I
All
read
right.
that in like Bo Burnham's New Math, but New Rage.
New rage. Girl math, new rage.
Welcome to the combat. Have a look around.
I'ma swing my creme brulee and take this mother down. Fuck
I
yeah.
would give you inspiration for that.
Hey.
But then again, I'm just a sucker for rhyming. Or a good tempo.
There we go. That sounds good. Take that, mother.
All right, so that'll be 23 points of damage. Nice.
And
Frying pan.
gonna go ahead and swing right back around for my second attack.
Roll it. 23 will hit.
Nice.
Okay. Could have been better, but that's
So
okay.
that'll be 11, 23 damage again.
Smack that
At
all
least
on
you're
the floor.
consistent. Alrighty, next up is the Calistigian Footmen. They are going to stride to there. And then they are going to
Oh,
have
well.
Luna
Okay.
make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Rude. Wait. Am I hero pointed?
14. For a
Just
moment,
met.
Luna, your vision goes black, and it seems as though all of your friends have disappeared. But you quickly shake it off, and they return to your sight. Then they are going to make a strike at you. And why did this reset? Who knows? But I fixed it before I rolled it, so that's good. An 11 will miss you.
No. Rejected.
Darius.
I am going to advance to here.
Mhm.
I'm going to. How hurt does the Rash's
Very.
opponent look? I'm going to cast just a cheeky little Sacred Flame, then try and
Cute.
benignly kill Steel.
Roll it. Deck save. A deck save. Give me a second. Dex. Oh, that should only be a regular one, so that's an 11.
So 7 radiant damage.
And I
The tiny little golden hammer.
The first
appears
time
in the air
I've
above
seen
them.
like Sacred Flame work in
Yes.
a hot minute.
And they only have 6 down, and they only have 6 health left.
So many enemies have like
Rash
dex
is
as
free
a
to move
stat.
on.
I mean, they have a +3 to their dexterity.
Well,
But,
that's
yeah.
good to know. And
That's it. You've
was anyone?
moved,
No one
you've
was hurt
expelled.
down there, right?
No.
All right. I think I went. Actually, I'm going to continue moving. Actually, I only moved 1, 2, 3.
Oh, right. You can do that in D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
4,
I always
5,
forget that.
6, 7, 8. Because if someone can hit me instead of Rash, that'd be good.
Luna.
Oh, that is me. I am going to attack this guy who tried to attack me.
Please do.
Sword friend.
Hits with a 28. for 8 slashing damage.
8 magical slashing.
Nice.
And then I'm going to remember that I should do this as a bonus action first. Give myself Divine Favor so I can get that extra d4 of Radiant before we do second attack. 29 to hit.
Give me 1 second. For some reason, when I adjust the health of this one, it's adjusting the health of both of my tokens.
Weird.
Oh no,
That's-
they're all losing health. So sad.
Oh no.
They're a hive
no.
mind. It makes perfect sense to me.
It's
So
Wednesday night.
sad.
Maybe it's just the entropy. Maybe it's just their sense of nihilism saying, "Oh no,
Listen,
we're losing.
29
Nothing
is a hit.
matters."
Very
Okay.
clearly, that's what they're down for.
That's
So
13, and then also an additional 1
So
radiant.
14.
Feel it in your bones.
Nice. Alrighty. Speaking of bones, the Calistigian gunner is going to go. Seeing as there is a Mao on the Malwalk, they are going to make an attack on you,
Does its
Darius.
little turn on the Malwalk?
With
yeah?
their
on the
void
Yeah, on the
caster.
Malwalk.
Ooh.
Does it little
14
turn?
will probably miss you,
on the Malwalk,
Well, I'm gonna say it pings off the armor.
and a 10 will
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
go wide. This one's going to go.
because he is a cleric. You know what that
It's going to
means.
stride to there, and it's going to make 2 attacks on. It's going to make Luna make a Wisdom save.
Ooh, okay.
I really like this ability I've given these knights. I think it's fun.
14!
Alright, so you will not suffer the effects of solitude, and then they will take a swing at you with a 17 to hit you, Luna,
That means.
for 6 slashing damage.
Okie dokie, I will take 6.
Vim. You're up, bud.
Alright,
just- Will, I just noticed Evie is not on the initiative.
Oh,
Yeah.
Evie is recovering from falling.
She is reforming
Evie should
into a
definitely be
humanoid shape.
chucking some alchemy.
I'll roll their initiative. I hope it's lower than 6.
He
Oh,
went
Evie,
splish and is
Evie
now
was
reformed.
delaying their turn until after Vim.
so I'm flying around these two to get here.
Okay.
And let me make sure I did this the way I wanted to. I did. Okay, great. Awesome. So first I'm firing at orange.
Alright.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
Alright, for 10 damage.
Alright. Orange is still up.
Then I'm firing at purple. Ooh, 14. That's bad.
Misses. It bounces off their armor.
Alright, then the third attack, firing at purple again since it didn't hit them. Natural 20. So 19 damage for purple.
19 damage on purple.
Yep.
Alright, they're still up.
That is my turn.
Evie, oh no, I forgot to start doing things. I was so distracted looking at Luna and how heroic they are. Ooh woo.
Understandable.
That's definitely how Evie speaks.
Yes,
I
that
get
is.
distracted all of the time. It is okay.
So, you know what? We're going to
Piece of
have
candy.
some fun with a acid arrow on the one that's attacking Luna. Because I feel like Evie would focus on that one. A 19 will hit for 12 acid damage. Nice. And then Luna is going to move over here. Just
Luna's
Evie's
not moving nowhere.
Evie's
Wait, why
moving
is
over
Evie
there.
moving out of the 10 feet protection range that Luna can offer her?
Evie is moving here.
Okay.
There you go. Okay, this one's going to go. Hey Vim, are you familiar with the sport where they like throw frisbees in the air and people shoot them?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Today, Vim will be playing the part of the frisbee. Attack the first. No, it goes wide.
That one's not
Hits
going to
the
do it.
elevator. Attack the second.
That's because it's not
24.
a frisbee. The clay plate.
No frisbee indoors.
For 6 necrotic damage as you get
Alright.
hit with a bolt of energy.
Not a fan of that, but I'll survive it.
You will survive. Hey, Rash.
Yeah, it's a little. You know what? But
They
you know what?
will.
I'll still take him calling it a frisbee over over having a conversation about skeet shooting.
I didn't want to saying that wrong on stream.
That's fair. I'm gonna come up here and smack this motherfucker.
Listen, I know me. I know I can't say words correctly half the time.
Well, it
That's
sounds
fair. Only
bad,
half?
even if you're saying it right.
There we go. Alright. So, I'm actually going to move to the... Because I have enough movement. I'm going to move to the other side of him, just in case I could get potential flanking with Darius later. Dang it, that guy's still
I'm
too
probably
far.
gonna
Alright.
waddle over there and whack him with a hammer. So yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead, smack this guy with first attack.
24.
How did you get to the other side of them?
Oh, can I, as a small
Technically,
creature,
no.
can I not pass through the space?
Technically, no.
I think that's just a halfling thing.
That's a half.
Damn it!
Damn,
I thought it was
halfling.
all-
You,
I
you
thought it
can
was
you can
also a
always do
goblin
it.
thing.
You can always do it with allies.
Halfling,
But I think
half
I
goblin.
think halflings have a specific thing about being able to do it.
Damn it. They're tiny too. Goblin erasure. Alright, fine.
Oh, that's the name of the episode.
Goblin erasure.
Whatever. A 24
half-
still hits them.
Halfling
Gonna
nimbleness.
8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 18, 19 points of damagios. Nice hit.
And I'm gonna hit him again.
That will miss. They dodge out of the way.
Fine. And dang it, there's no
Yeah, you can
people
move
10
through
feet from me.
another creature's space if it's at least 2 sizes larger than you.
Yeah,
Damn.
If it was a large creature, you could do it.
halflings have nimbleness, which makes it only one size larger.
Unfortunately,
I was also
Rash,
hoping that there was
You are
another
not-
person near me.
Unfortunately, Rash, you are not 2 sizes too small.
I am not 2 sizes too small. I'm travel size. Convenient.
All right. Anything else, Rash?
Nah, that's it. I can't do my bonus action for this because there's nobody within 10 feet of me.
Moving right along to this Calistigian footman. They are going to say, Roger, Roger. And they are going to move to here. And they are going to attack Luna twice, now with advantage. 21 will definitely hit you, right, Rose?
It sure will.
For 10 slashing damage.
I'm gonna parry that.
Parry?
The platypus. Yes. So
Parry the platypus.
Luna the platypus.
I have
Luna the moon bunny.
Luna the moon bunny.
A
a
moon bunny.
D6 plus
Luna the
my
moon bunny?
A moon bunny?
fire. So that
Oh,
should
not a
be
moon bunny.
whatever this is plus 5. So 11. I reduce it to no damage.
Alright. Second attack. 13 will definitely miss you.
Correct.
Darius.
All right. I'm gonna keep on our combo work. I'm gonna come
Excuse
over
me.
here. I'm going to. I'm a little worried about what's going on down there, but I am going to, because I have so many of these at this point. Hold on. What's the range? What's the range? Okay, I'm actually. How does how hurt does purple look, Will?
Purple looks pretty hurt. Sorry,
about-
purple looks hurt, but not super hurt.
All
Orange
right,
is
I'm
on
gonna-
death's door. Blue is about halfway, and red is still fine.
I am going to try and give a little assistance to my long-eared friend down there, and I'm going to chuck a guiding bolt at purple. I'm not going to upcast it, but
11, it will miss. It goes wide and hits the elevator.
that's unfortunate. We got those extra. Did we get all
Yep,
extra
you
here?
all
Yeah.
got one from McKenna.
I'm gonna
And Maya got one from Crazy.
I'm gonna re-roll
Yeah.
that with a hero point. I'm just gonna re-roll again. We'll use the damage from the same damage, I guess.
That's fine.
14.
Goes wide.
Damn it. Rash, how are you doing in terms of how are you hurt?
I'm doing so fine.
Okay, I'm just gonna end my turn. I'm not gonna bonus action healing word then.
All right.
All right,
then.
I trust in my comrades.
Speaking of Luna,
That's me. I'm gonna slap Orange with Sword Friend. So,
I love that picture that makes in my head.
that will miss.
okay.
It
We're
bounces
gonna
off their armor.
Oh, come on.
Bounces
All right, we're
off
gonna
their armor.
action surge.
I'm in danger.
I'm
in danger.
also as a bonus action, I'm going to. Is that gonna? Oh, it's not gonna post it. I'm gonna use my rabbit hop feature to hop over here without provoking opportunity attacks.
Okay.
So now I will have advantage on this bullshit. How's a 29, Will?
That's a miss. I'm just kidding, Rose.
I'm gonna roll damage.
Yeah. I was like,
Roll damage on Will for that.
So here's 17.
it dies.
Cool.
You murdered them. You just killed this poor person.
Movement action.
Okay.
And then I've still got one more attack here, so we're gonna do a 28.
That'll hit. Roll your damage.
And I'm gonna smite on this one.
Okay.
So we've got that. Plus,
So 11,
This.
12, 13.
plus. It's another 2d8.
So 23 damage. Nice. Alrighty.
That's my turn.
They are going to use their move action to step to here, Rash.
You can swing.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, because there's no 5-foot step in 5e.
No. And they have range, so they have disadvantage.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
They're
I have
doing
to
it in your
move it
face.
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
we'll move
even
up
if
to
they have,
there.
I have advantage right now, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, no, if they would have attacked ranged in your face, they would have disadvantage on their attack.
Oh, I got you.
So they had to step away from you, provoking a
Great, that'll miss.
possible.
Hey, Vim.
Yeah.
You continue to be a clay frisbee. 19 to hit you.
That just meets.
And 17 will miss.
Yep.
So take another 2 necrotic damage. Oh, they were bad that
I'm
time.
fine with that.
Next up is this Calistigian footman. They are going to step to there. And then they are going to make 2 attacks on Evie. Attack the first. Oh, a 16. Not a 19, because they shouldn't have advantage. I don't know what Evie's AC is off the top of my head. Hey, 16 will still hit. It's so nice to go after people who are squishy.
Rude.
For a whopping 12 slashing damage on Evie.
I'm gonna intercept that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll this. Okay, so I take 5 off of that.
So 7
7.
damage.
Yep.
Okay, second attack. Still on Evie. Whoop, 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 whoop. Nope.
That one.
Vimbus.
Intimidated by Luna.
No. Alright. Let's see. First attack on
This Luna
purple.
just gives them the stink
Luna
eye.
gives the stink eye. Just murder face.
Was that?
Luna just gives them this look of like.
I'm
"You're gonna
imagining
die now."
Luna doing that with her face, Rose, and it's the most adorable thing in my brain.
I'm kind of picturing the bunny from Monty Python.
You get like the anime, like the loom with like the shadow over the face.
Amazing.
So if 22 hits the purple guy, you took 9 damage.
22 does hit the purple guy, and he'll take 9 damage. He's still standing.
Okay. Whip around and fire at blue. 5 for 6 damage.
They'll take it. They're still standing.
And then fire at red. Ooh, that was a...
Woo!
You know,
That was
I've got
wide.
extra hero point. I might as well use a hero point. I've got an extra one. It's going to be lower. Oh, no. For once, it's
21?
not.
21's a hit?
For 11 damage. That was actually the
Ooh, good
first
hit.
damage
Vim.
roll of the group either. And
Nice.
that's my turn.
Evie is going to go something something pseudopods something something girlfriend. Move to there. And I'm not going to waste a spell. I'm just going to stab this thing. And Evie just turns her pseudopod into a dagger and just right through a gap in the armor.
We've got to make sure McKenna knows she's just got a melee kill.
Nice.
Vim, you are still playing the part of a clay pot. Attack the first on Vimbus. A 24 to hit you, Vim.
I don't know who Vimbus
What
is, so I
is
guess
this,
you know
Zelda?
that sucks for that person.
4 necrotic damage on you, Vim. And another
Alright.
24 to hit you.
Don't like that either.
For 10,
Ooh,
so
that
14.
was a
That one was a good shot.
yeah. That one had a little extra to it.
They just like boom, like the first one just like grazes you, the second one like right in the chest.
Don't like this at all.
Rash, it is your turn.
I'm going to once again just keep chasing this guy. So he has to continue to deal with me. And then give me 1 second. Just, excellent, good. I will be using my bonus action this turn. But first, gonna slam this guy.
Well, you
Yeah.
definitely slam.
And welcome to the jam.
Same
saw-
brain.
And
no.
that's 20
brain.
damage. 17. Nice. I saw a very
He
interesting
will become
post.
nice jam and jelly.
I saw a very interesting post online on a completely unrelated note where someone was like, it was Roger Rabbit, and then there's the bright timeline and the dark timeline.
I saw that where
Yeah.
it becomes
Oh, I
like
didn't see
Space
that
Jam,
one.
or it becomes
where it becomes Space Jam and Kingdom Hearts, or
Yes.
Looney Tunes back in
the
action.
dark timeline is Kingdom
Oh my
Hearts.
god.
18 hits.
That makes sense. 18 hits?
Yep.
Cool.
It's,
I wasn't
it's-
sure for that one.
I really like the theory because it's just so simple and clean. That will finish him off.
I hate it.
Boo. And then my bonus action,
You're so
I'm going to
heartless.
use my gravity well,
This is unacceptable.
pull this guy who is 10 feet from me, I
He's
believe,
15
from
feet away
according
from
to.
you.
Damn it! Oh, I get it, because the space between. Got it. Okay,
He's
fine.
20 feet away from you right now.
Fine.
I feel like
I
there's
was
just so much
measuring the
distance
two
between you
squares.
two.
Weighing
Ugh.
out her space. But
Oh, actually, you know what? I
there's
still have
nothing
movement
between-
left, Will, if you'll allow me to move up.
That's how D&D works, apparently. So go
Yeah, if
ahead.
you have movement, you can
Yep.
use it.
Yep,
Fuck yeah.
Honestly, it sort of makes sense.
it does.
Gonna
I
move
just
right up
am
here,
brain
And I'm gonna
rotting
yank
lightly.
him towards me.
Yeah, you're going to yank him?
Yeah,
All right.
100%. I will say,
Do I get a save on gravity well, or did I not?
I'm checking right now. Aura that makes 10-foot radius become difficult terrain on a failed save. Enemies are drawn to you for 5
On a
feet.
failed
So it
save,
is a
okay.
failed save. Oh, I read it wrong. They don't have to be within 10 feet of me. I just read that wrong. Well, I could have been using this entire time. Damn it.
They do
That's
fail the strength save. so-
Fine. And then all of 10-foot radius of them becomes, or of me becomes difficult terrain for all enemies.
Yes, 2 squares.
I guess also, is there any other enemies on the field that would be drawn 5 feet from
There's
me? To me,
That's the last one.
That's the last one that's dealing with you. The other ones are all kind of in the middle of their own battles.
All right, fine. Well, now that I know how to use this properly, I'll use it correctly next time. That's my turn. That's it. That's all I
That's
can
your
do.
turn?
You have to
Alright.
deal with me now.
Darius.
You shall deal with me, O prince.
It's a me.
Powers of hell.
All right.
Same brain.
I feel like this combat is winding down. Don't want to spend too much more resources, so I'm just going to try for another cheeky Sacred Flame.
Boop.
Dex save.
Fails.
Failure 10 Radiant.
Yeah. My goal for these enemies is for them to basically be basic foot soldiers. So
Yeah,
I think
basic.
I think that these guys are filling that role pretty well.
Yeah.
Like, I think that they're an appropriate challenge for, like, the basic foot soldier, the Calistigian order. Yeah, that'll do it. Darius, is that your turn?
I'll use the rest of my movement to move up right behind dear old Rash. In case she wants to, like, backflip off my face and to attack them. I don't know.
Luna, you're up.
Nice.
Okie dokie. I mean, I could get on the other side of him, but it would spend a resource and I wouldn't be able to attack. So I think, how's Evie looking?
On a scale of 1 to 52, about 45.
Well, that's not
Oh,
bad.
she's doing better than me.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna go heal Vim.
Vim is 15 feet in the air.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I have to. Do I have to touch you?
It depends. Cure wounds, yes. Healing word, no.
Oh, healing word, no. I've got lay on hands and cure wounds.
Lay on hands.
Yeah,
is
those are
touch.
both touch.
Lay
But
on
yeah,
hands.
I was up in the air, so the guys with the melee weapons couldn't get
I
me.
could jump that high, but it would also use a resource.
Yeah, that's excessive. We'll handle my health after the fight.
My brain just
Okay.
imagined, I know it's not Evie's spell, but I imagined Evie's pseudopod just reaching and reaching and reaching and reaching.
Bloop. In which case, I'm just gonna do nothing and make this combat go faster next.
Fair enough. Vim, you're up.
All right, so we're just gonna fire unloaded red. So
So you might
25
say you're going to fire at will.
for 13 damage.
That'll hit for 13. Chad just doesn't even indulge my
No
Make the
bullshit.
joke
acknowledgement.
every week.
25 is a hit for 9.
Another for 9 damage, and the third attack with these. I'm not gonna burn the other hero point for that one. I'll let. I don't know. Evie can launch stuff, right?
Yeah. Evie can
She's
launch
got
stuff.
range.
Evie's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to get there. And then Evie's just going to fire a basic firebolt at this thing. They shouldn't have had advantage on that, but the 17 will still hit for 13 damage and burn them alive.
You've got a melee and a magic kill. in
Go
this fight.
Evie.
And yeah, as the Calistigian order basically falls, like their soldiers that they have out here go down. The Gith and the Gif finish off their battles respectively. And Evie kind of says, yes, the weapon should be located somewhere in the docking bay up ahead. And she points to the catwalk, basically. That
So,
goes over into the building.
If it's a docking bay, how much do we want to bet that ship that tried to flatten us with the elevator is going to be in there?
100%. I would bet good money on that.
I'm going to give myself a cure wounds.
Rash
He
is
is
this.
going to climb up the elevator. The
Let's go.
catwalk, the Malwalk.
Malwalk.
Mine's not a bad roll for a cure wounds.
Let's do our little dance on the Malwalk.
Oh, flying along.
Yeah.
I guess I'll climb up whatever this is.
Rash, you can get to there.
Fine.
What is the marching order down the Malwalk?
I'm flying, so I'm going to be off to the side.
I'm so sorry, chap.
No, I can get one further.
No, like that's where you're going to get up to before something happens.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I prefer to go second because then I have the ability to offer my protection range to people.
Evie will
I
stay,
am Tiny Shield. Everyone
Evie-
get behind Grandma.
Evie will stay there behind Luna, and then I guess that leaves Darius.
I'm coming.
No, you're just gonna be taking the
Praying
kind of
again.
rear position for
What
the.
is Darius's? What is your speed?
40.
Pretty good actually. I've got like I think like 80 because I'm a quadruped.
All
Oh,
right.
wow.
So, Rash, as you step on that square on the catwalk, the Malwalk,
The what now?
a rune lights up and a spell is cast. I need you to make me a DC 17 reflex save as lightning shoots
type
out
of
at
slave?
you. Reflex.
What type of
Would that be-
Dexterity.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. I get advantage on dex saves. Hey. All right, let's see. Okay.
A 16.
Let me see if I can add anything to that, unless that's saves. Let's see.
I do believe I said DC 16, right?
Did
Yeah,
you?
You're
I
fine.
didn't catch
Oh,
it.
cool.
Yeah,
I didn't
you're
hear
fine.
that.
So that's a success. Rash will take half of this. So half of 39 becomes
19,
19.
because it rounds down.
Yep. So
What kind
Rash,
of damage is it?
19 lightning damage.
Fine.
Luna, I'm going to need you to do the same save as the lightning chains to you next.
Okay, and then, sorry, that should be at normal. That's a 21.
That was a success. You will take half of that 39 for 19 as well. Where'd Evie go? Oh, Darius went on top of Evie. Then Evie is going to make their save. As I just triple check to make sure I'm not doing this entirely wrong. Yeah, it does. Cool. Evie will then make a save of the dexterity variety. And they will succeed, and they will also only take 19 damage.
Only.
Only. Also, as that happens, a alarm goes off.
Great.
And,
I mean, we weren't being very quiet in the fight anyway, so.
Yeah, we weren't trying to sneak.
Though
We are not the very sneaky group.
Okay.
considering
Do-
that we now are aware that there are magical traps, perhaps we should proceed with a bit more of
Yeah, and
perception checks every now and then.
do any of those that got hit, are any of y'all holding like health potions or anything?
Yeah, so on
Yeah.
that note, I would like to use, let's
I have
see,
a couple cure wounds at
I
first
will
level I could
use-
throw around.
15 lay on hands on Evie. I will give myself a second wind.
okay, so Evie will get 15 health back.
Yes. I've still got an extra 10 if somebody needs that.
That puts her at 41 out of
Who
52.
needs it the most?
That's not awful.
Because I'm okay right now. I can take more hits. I'd like it, but if somebody needs it
I will
more,
give
that's
you
fine.
the 10. I will give you the 10 HP.
Okay.
Like, save your healing words and bonus actions that are really good in combat. I'd rather not waste my combat actions, like having to get up to somebody and touch them. So I'm cool with this.
Cool.
And then the second one gives me a D10 plus my fighter level, so it's not bad.
Do we want me bringing up the rear, or should I be behind Rash?
No,
I
that
can
is not for
protect
me.
everyone.
Again, I can, like, if somebody's taking like a attack, I can reduce the
Okay.
damage if I'm within 10 feet. So this lets me protect everybody
Shall
in the
we
party.
proceed forward with a perception check?
I'm
Yeah.
down with that.
All right, who's scouting for traps?
I only have a +5 to
I
perception.
have a +7 to
That's
perception.
better than me.
All right, Vim probably.
I
Well,
will say, Vim, like, as you approach this area here, this is like a building that the catwalk goes into.
So I'll have to get up like
You'll
over
have
them
to,
if
you'll
I'm
have to
staying
be
flying.
over top of them if you're staying flying, yeah.
That's fine. As we get closer, I'll get like over Evie. I'll just put my phone.
Yeah.
There. And where's my? Okay,
Yeah, you
here
don't
pointing
see
at
anything.
21.
There is
0
another
point.
sort of hidden magical circle right here when the choke point starts.
Okay. I point that out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I might be able to act it. I'll fire a bolt when we're we've got distance
Yeah,
to
you
see
can
if it
fire a bolt
activates
from
it.
there. It does activate it. The bolt gets covered in a pale green light and then disintegrates.
Oh, that one was a bad one.
Necrotic or something.
That one wasn't the same one. But yeah, that. Then I guess we move along and just keep vigilant.
Yeah. As you enter into that final room, you see the airlock is open, and there's sort of like this energy shield that keeps the air inside. And basically, on its way out, you see basically closing is the ship. And inside of the ship, there is some sort of humanoid figure cloaked in shadow. And as that ship is leaving and pulling out, each of you can see that they left something behind. As a large set of armor, it would look like something that would be put onto a giant, is just sat in the middle of the room, and at the center of it is Tolatio's device.
Oh.
With a charge on it that has a timer that's going 3, 2, 1. And as that timer breaks off, the device cracks open and a small black hole begins to form. As it does,
Great.
the armor continues and basically is pulled to around it, and in a very similar effect to Eevee's field of containment, the armor creates a containment field around the black hole that almost supports itself with it.
So we're fighting a black hole.
Mm-hmm.
You're fighting a black hole with arms and legs, but
That's what you want to do.
that will have to wait.
This feels very Kingdom Hearts.
I was like, guard armor? Is that you?
Yeah. Yeah.
That will have to wait till next time when we have McKenna here.
Yes.
So thank you all so much for coming to tonight's episode of the Astral Calling. Join us next time as our party tries to fight a black hole. I'm really excited to see how you all do this. Thank you all so much for coming. Check out our other shows on the channel, and we'll see you all on the next one. Bye-bye.